Forgive the sound that you hear in the background, the wind. It's hot here, and I have my fan on, and this is like the only place I can put it is back there behind the phone. This song is from my first album I released. The name of this song is called Lurking Shadows. And this was this was released 3 months ago. 10 of you viewed it, and I think it's got like 2 likes on it. That's it for that. Stay back this time. I was going to wait till some people get in here, but I want to start a discussion. Somebody was asking me what made me go gothic, grungy, and emo. The thing that made me go gothic, grungy, and emo was just something that's always been in the back of my mind. Um, it's always been in the back of my mind, and it's something that's always been there. I, had a lot of things going on. Long story short, it's not just something I picked up overnight. It's been something that's ongoing for years and years. I would say I've been like this mentally for 10 years. Mentally, I've been gothic, emo, and grungy for 10 years. But I didn't really know anything about it. So I did some research. I went into it. I learned that Gothic is actually medieval, Victorian, steampunk, stuff like that, Celtic, and that's where the origin of Gothic actually started. Not Bram Stoker, Edgar Allan Poe, Picasso, Beethoven, freaking Tchaikovsky, the way those people dressed. It's always been something that I've been into. And a couple of years ago, I finally started, to live the life. I mean, I've been living a life, but I never dressed up or I never bought the clothes for it. And I slowly kind of found clothes that matched my style, that was in my head, that I wanted to adapt to. And as I bought the clothes, I slowly, started living out my mind, not living out my mind, but putting what's in my mind to reality. And that's where your success comes from. Is when you take your mind, when you put what's in your mind to reality. Like take for instance this album, my album that I'm listening to. The name of this song is called Rain and Traction. And I was thinking about this song when I was in the hospital one day. That's why I called it Rain and Traction. Traction means you're recovering. And I was thinking, not this song, but I was kind of thinking about, maybe I should do music. People do music all the time, but they never do rave music. They never do party rave music. And I said, why don't I do some gothic rave music? Do something for God too. Gothic is not demonic. No matter what y'all may think, or no matter what people may think. I want to clarify something. Gothic is not cosplay. Gothic is not promiscuous. Gothic is not demonic. It depends on where you take it. And if you really want to be technical, Gothic, it has no, it has no, its origin is, like I was saying earlier, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, freaking Edgar Allan Poe, people like that, the way they dressed, Gone with the Wind, stuff like that, the way they dressed back then. Um, I honestly, I'll be honest, I don't know how black got into Gothic, but it's just something that I kind of grew into over the years, it was in my mind, it was in my head, in my high school years, 10 or more years. I would call myself an elder goth now, but it's been on, like when I got in my 20s, it's been on and off, on and off. But when I hit my late 20s and early 30s, that's when it started to really marinate. And I didn't really know nothing about it, so I did a bunch of research over the years. And it just came out like, you know what? Put what's in your thoughts to action. Put what's in your mind out in the open so it can be seen. You know, be positive. Put your positivity, put your life, put your actions into, put your thoughts into actions. And that's what kind of got me into God. So it's not something I saw somebody else do. It's not something that was, I woke up one morning and just say, hey, I'm God. No, that's not God. You can't just wake up in the morning and say, yeah, I'll be God, because you're going into it blind. It's like buying a video game. You're excited about it, but you're going to play it. You don't know nothing about it. You just know you're going to go into it liking it. And if somebody asks you, what made you turn God? Oh, I just liked it one day. For some people, I guess that's a good excuse, but I can't just go into something without knowing about it first. You know, um, I have a lot of comments that ask me, am I one of those promiscuous guys that are gothic, that likes kinks and stuff like that? I'm like, no, I'm not a sexually active person. I don't do kinks. I don't do none of that. This is what you see, like the pants, the decoration, the decor, the music, the rings, the jewelry, all of that is not nothing to do with kink or nothing like that. It's just who I am. It's just what I dress as, and it's not something that I take lightly. It's something that it's important to me. There are evil goths. Yeah, there are evil emos and stuff like that, but as far as, you know, anything demonic goes, it's not demonic. I am actually a deacon at my church, and it's not something that I take lightly either. Um, Gothic don't have to be evil. Gothic doesn't have to have religion. Gothic, matter of fact, Gothic doesn't have religion. I mean, it does if you think about it. Like I said, back in the day, the 16th, 17th, and 1800s, you know, they went to church and stuff like that. They had, you know, stuff like that. But Gothic isn't all witchcraft. It's not all demonic. It's not all negative and evil, what people might think it is. It's just a label that people put on it because that's where they gravitate to. If I told you ice cream was nasty and it was disgusting, you wouldn't try it. Because, like, if I sit here and I try ice cream and I took a spoonful of it and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that must be nasty. I'm not trying that." You're going off of what you see me without trying it yourself, without doing your own research, without tasting it yourself. So you're missing out on something that you could have actually enjoyed rather than seeing for yourself. You're going off of what I did or said or my reaction, and that's an unhealthy way to live. The name of this song is called "Hollow Rain Express." Not Halloween, Hollow Rain, HALLORAYNE Express. This song I came out with during the Halloween season. And when I was making it, this little beat came up. So I said, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. The name of this album is called Raven's Apparition. I'm going to try to make this stream long enough to where I can get both albums on here. This album has 14 tracks, and it's called Raven's Apparition. My second album is called Hollow Screams. That's Scream, not Scream. Scream. And that album has 12 tracks. Uh, what made me get into music is because I seen a lot of things that I liked and a lot of things that I didn't like. Like when I first got into making jewelry, these I got from Amazon, 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 Amazon. This is the only one that I made. I bought I bought the skull and the chain I had, and I figured I was gonna make the chain into a regular ring, and then I thought about it. I said, you know, why don't I leave it hanging and put the skull on it? And that's where I came up with it at. Because I honestly looked for a ring like exactly like this on Amazon, but you can't find it. So I figured if you can't find it, make it yourself. And I altered my own clothes like these right here. I had some rings and I put them on here. This was torn. Instead of sneaking it back, I put the rings on a wrist. And I did the same thing to this side. I have to put two more right. I think there are two more here. Nope, I have to put two more right here. But that's usually, where I come up with my ideas. The name of this song is Mixed Rain. I do a lot of my own stuff. Like I was saying, what made me start doing music is I've heard all these great songs. I've heard a lot of good songs. I've heard a lot of bad songs. And when I started doing music, I downloaded this app. Oh man, this app is super fun to use, but it's really complicated. You can't just put one riff and then let it play and then put another one and let it play. No, you gotta speed it up, slow it down, add this, take that away, raise the volume, lower the volume. It's hard. It's hard to learn if you don't know how to use it. It's a lot. It took me a long time to learn how to use this app. I wish I had something easier, but sometimes we just gotta use what we got. And I'm doing all this from a phone. I have an LG Wing, And that's what I do all my editing and stuff for. I do all my emojis, I do all my Instagram, my music, um, my emojis, my picture editing. When I put myself into a background for my PlayStation or for my Instagram, I do it like that. That's how I made these two albums. Is on this phone that I'm streaming on. And somebody was telling me there's no way I could do all this from a phone, and I showed them how I did it. They said it's actually impressive. I said when you can't afford it or when you don't have the money for it, if you're saving up for something, then you have to use what you have. You have to make what you have work. And that's just something that I ended up doing. And when I did it, it ended up being pretty cool. And I like how it turned out. It turned out pretty good. Let me check my phone. I wanted to show you guys something, but I can't because I'm streaming on the phone that I want to show you on. So I can't. What I can do is try to put it on a different thing, but I don't think it's gonna work. I can't do it. What's up, my second viewer? I can't do it. It's not letting me. I wish I could. But I have a lot of creative ideas that I could do that, like, if you have an idea, run with it. And this is what I want to put out too. If you have if you have an idea about something, don't tell anybody about it. Don't tell your family. Don't tell your friends. Just keep it to yourself. And let me tell you why. Not all family will try and tear you down. Some of your family, like I have a supportive mom, and my mom always believes in me, so I tell my mom a lot. But a lot of my other family, I normally don't tell everything to. But this is why. The second you start telling somebody you have a plan, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, they're going to try to change your mind. They're going to try to talk you out of it. If like, let's say if God says, go build that house, and you say, hey man, I'm finna go and build this house, they're going to start telling you what you can. You have to think about the house already built. You're going to start thinking like, I got to get a hammer. I got to get, that's easy enough. Then you got to get nails, that's easy. Then you got to get wood. Then you got to get the plan, the blueprint. Then you got to start putting the nails together. Then you got to get drywall. Then you got to get insulin. Then you got to get plastic. Then you got to get tractors. If you start thinking about all of the stuff that you need before you get it, you're not going to do it. You're going to defeat yourself. You have to think about it already built. And that's what people are going to do to you. They're going to tell you, oh, well, you got to do all this, you got to do all that. Like I told one of my friends I was going to try to make a CD. Now, in my mind, I already know CDs are just about obsolete, but I still wanted to do this for myself. And I already had, how many people like my music already? This has 2 views 2 months ago. This one is called Phoenix Rising. 120. Like this song got 120 views. Not this one, but I'm scrolling down the list. This one got 140. Like for some reason, my 4-minute songs got like 2 or 3, but my 2 or 3-minute songs got like over 100. So I guess you guys like short music. I don't know, but it's a pretty cool thing when you can set your mind to something and do it and not let anybody stop you. Because the first time you let somebody, interfere with your plans, they may try to stop you. Or they'll discourage you in some kind of way to make you feel like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna have to get a floor plan. I'm gonna have to get hammer and nails. I'm gonna need concrete. I'm gonna need to build a frame. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need tractors. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need to do yeah. And then they'll you talk yourself out of a blessing. You know, life is what you make it. Are you gonna make your life good or bad? Are you gonna focus on the negative news of the war and how the lady threw her baby in the microwave or dumpster? I don't want to mention stuff like that, but is that what you're going to focus on? Are you always going to focus on drama? Do you know drama's going on? Yes, but you also know that there's also good in the world that's happening too. The reason you don't hear much about it is because nobody talks about positive. Nobody talks about the good. Nobody smiles hardly anymore. You never see anybody talk positively about nothing anymore. Everything's always drama, 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 chaos, chaos. People if people started focusing on what's positive and stop being in everybody else's business, this world would be a lot better place because they're focused on themselves. They always have something going on that's negative. They always have something going on that's going to cause drama, or they're spreading lies and rumors about stuff that's not even true, about stuff that has nothing to do with them. This is about Samantha and Terry. So Samantha and Terry over here arguing, and then here comes John. John don't know nothing about Samantha and Terry, but he's over there. Man, he slapped her. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He just says she needed to be slapped because she's being stupid. She cheated and she's not like that. Either way, that business is between them. People are always in other people's business, jumping into something that they don't know nothing about. And the thing is, just if you focus on your own life and smile regardless of what kind of day you're having, your day is going to go better anyway. When you first wake up in the morning, tell yourself you're going to have a great day. Tell yourself that every time you wake up, every time you go to bed, say you had a great day. You're going to have a great sleep. You know, then before you know it, you'll be like, no, I'm going to take this farther. I'm going to have a great week. Before you know it, you're going to start building up that positive mentality. You're going to be like, I'm going to have a great month. I'm going to have a great 2 months. Then it'll grow and grow. It's like planting a seed where you plant that seed, and the more you talk positive about it, the more you're watering it. The more you water it, the more you nurture it. It's going to grow and grow and grow. Before you know it, you're spreading around over everybody. It's not going to be too much negative because you didn't plant that seed, and now you got all this positive energy flowing around. And guess what? That's because of what God gave you. It's because God gave you the change of mind because you wanted it. People say, I gotta pray for God to give them a change of mind. God doesn't give anybody a change of mind. For God to give you a change of mind, it would mean He has to affect your free will. God does not affect free will. God does not affect your free will. This song is called Lingering Shadows. I think I already played this one. I'm going to go to my next. I'm going to go to my next. But if you want to take a positive page from me, you want to be able to do something that's edifying, do something that's going to cause your positivity to blossom. When it blossoms, like I said, it's going to spill. It's like spilling water on the floor. And you gotta mop it up, but it's still on the floor, but you're still spreading it around and it's gonna feel good. Also, like you're hot. Let's say you came in from playing basketball or soccer, on a hot day and you get the pop or lemonade or juice or water or tea, whatever it is you go for on a hot day, you drink it, that refreshing, cool sensation that you feel when it goes down your body. That's what being positive is like. That's what it feels like, spreading your positivity around. But it feels a lot better than that. The name of this song is called Dark Echoes. Um, this one has 4 views. Like I said, this is 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Like, you guys seem to like my longer ones. Like this 2 minute one, it's probably got like, I can't see it now. It's probably got like 200 views or 150. I don't know. Um, like, take for instance, I was I was asleep one night and I couldn't get to sleep. So man, this is one of the reasons how I got back into my music too. I couldn't sleep, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna finish my music. I already did 2 songs, Rain and Traction, and the other one. So I said, I think I'm gonna do something where I can try to get my music going. Whether CDs are obsolete or not. If I could make, I would make my own CDs and buy my own CDs. Um, I have, they are copyrighted also, by the way. Um, but if you're laying there, you're bored. Like, take for instance what I just did, like what I was saying earlier. If you can't, like, you gotta find something positive you like doing and make it last. I'm streaming, I'm playing my music. This is something I like doing. I found my music and I started doing it. I started a beat and I was just starting off messing around. I said, nah, I just got like 2 songs and I just listen to them all the time. So then I got into making more and more and more and more and more. You know, so that's me, like I said, how I became Gothic. I'm putting my thoughts into action. After I put my thoughts into action, then I started seeing progression. I started seeing growth. I started seeing development. And it got to the point where this song is awesome. My energy is radiating out to people. My my energy, my positivity is bleeding out on people. It's making people smile. Like, take for instance, like whenever I you see how I'm dressed. I'm Gothic. I'm a Gothic person. Whenever I go out somewhere, people say, "Oh, I like your rings," or "I like your cross," "I like your gunpowder. Where'd you get your earring?" I said, "I used to work in Spirit Halloween," and somebody asked me about them. They said, "Have you tried these earrings and this necklace? What do you think about it?" I said, "No, I haven't never tried it." And they said, "Well, do you think it's any good?" I said, "Well, I can't tell you because I haven't tried it. But what I promised them, I said, I'll buy them both, I'll take them home, and I'll try them for a couple of days. I'll sleep with them on. I won't take them off and nothing." And I did it. And they came back a couple of days later. I said, "I tried it. I like them." Now, this is just me speaking for my personal taste. The name of this song is called Enshrouded. But I tried it out and I told them I don't like to lie to my customers. So I went ahead and I said, you know what, I'll go ahead and try it out. And I tried it, they liked it, and I ended up liking it. So this is something I almost never take off. This is something I try to never take my cross off, but when I'm asleep or when I'm moving, it clocks me in the head, or sometimes when I'm leaning over picking up something, I'll come back and it goes pow. Like, this thing, it doesn't look like it, but it's actually really heavy. But I this is the one I take off. I take it everywhere when I leave, though. This is something I never take off. This I never take off ever. This comes off occasionally, but it's just something that I like. Being Gothic is not only fun or a way of life. It's something that you adapt to. Like, you wearing clothes is not just wearing clothes. Like, when I looked at my old clothes, all of my clothes, what I used to wear compared to these, it's like I want to my old clothes kind of suck, you know. I don't want to go back to those. You know, just because somebody is Gothic doesn't make them evil or satanic at all. Not even a little bit. But there are a lot of things you can do that people can pick up on, you know, like energy travels, energy spreads. People say stupid rubs off. Well, positivity does too. And when you start thinking of all the positive and all of the negative starts falling away, you start thinking about all the people that you can help, or all of the people that you help. You know, all the people like I said, when people see me, they smile like, oh, where you get your rings from? Amazon, Amazon, or no, Amazon, Spencer's, Amazon, Spencer's, Amazon, 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 Amazon. I made this one. Like I told you before, I made this one. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. And I have some more over there. That's this one too. This one, Amazon. This one too. This one, Amazon. This usually goes on my pinky ring, but I have my scorpion over here. But for the most part, I'm not into the monkey see, monkey do thing. People will say they're Gothic. Like, I seen this guy dressed like the Joker. Heath Ledger, not Heath Ledger's Joker. And every last one of his photos was like that. And somebody asked, they said, are you cosplaying or are you really Gothic? He's made the statement that he was really Gothic. I agree with this person. I said, no, you're not. Gothic is not cosplay. Gothic is not something. If you dress like the Spice Girls and say you're pop, you're not pop. You just stole somebody else's style. If if you dress like Harley Quinn or the Joker, you can't say you're Gothic. You just stole somebody else's style. You copy and pasted. Is basically what you did. Anybody can listen to Rammstein, Bauhaus, Knicks, you know, whatever, and you can't say you're Gothic. Anybody can wear black. Anybody can listen to those music styles, and you can't just come out and say, yeah, I'm Gothic, because you're not. You don't know nothing about it. This song is called Hyper Goth. It's a lot of things that people do where they say they made up something or they say they did something. And the reason for that is either because they're on the camera and they can't prove that they did it, or they and you both know that they have no way of proving that they did do it or didn't. So they'll say, oh yeah, this is my style, I did this. But the thing is, you know in your heart that you ripped off somebody. You took somebody's style and you call it yours, and that's what you're calling God. You're calling yourself Gothic because you stole somebody's style. You ripped off somebody's style or something. Goth is your own thing. You know, I mean, Goth is not your own thing. It's like I said, it's the medieval, but you're going to come up with your own style. And that's, you know, kind of the stuff that I do. And I usually have fun with it, you know. Make your own stuff. Be creative. It's not going to kill you to create something. You know, that's all I got to say about that. It's actually pretty interesting when you break it down and think about it. If you're being yourself, you know, everybody's going to come, you know. Everybody's gonna do something they see somebody else do, because now we live in a monkey see, monkey do, copy and paste generation. Nobody is original. Nobody does their own thing. You know, we live in a world where people steal and rip off other people's work, or they'll copy and say, hey, look what I did, or they help people and they want to spread it around the internet because they don't have any other better videos to do, you know. But, you know, to each his own. You have to live your life the way you see fit. The name of this song is Autumnal Rise. This is 1 minute and 29 seconds and it's got 98 views. I wish I would have made this song a little longer because I actually like this one. This is pretty cool. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit and let my music play. I hope you guys can hear it. I got my string up right there. Let me see if I can hear it. I should have turned this off before I started streaming. You still can't hear it. Nope, it's just I have very bad sound equipment, so I'm gonna turn my fan. I hope everything I said in my stream wasn't muffled out by my fan. This one is called Vance a Raven and it's got 4 views. Skip this one. I do like this one, but I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip this song. I'm going to let my second album play. That was the last song anyway. The name of that album was called Raven's Apparition. This one is called Hollow Screams. The name of this first song is called Horror Rave. 40 minutes. This is getting warm. Something cool. See if I can put this on my TV. Maybe it'll be heard better. That's loud. Let's see if I turn this off. Let's see if I can hear this. It's pretty good. Ooh, Smoothie Mo. Smoothie Mo. I like this song. Apparently 4 other people did too, but you guys don't like it because it's 3 minutes. This is called Smoothie Mo. SMOOTHY-MYO. I mean MO. God. SMOOTHY-MO. Smoothie Mo. I did a pretty good job on these, considering I had to use my phone. Hello. Hold on just a second, guys. Yeah, huh? Alright, it's raining. Alright. Okay, my mom is here. She needs help with something, but give me a minute. I will be right back. Wait there and listen to some tunes. I am back. The name of this song, ouch. The name of this song is Umbra Storm, Umbra, and then Storm. Well, it's all one word, Umbra Storm. It's not Umbra Storm, it's Umbra Storm. And this only got 2 views. I'm surprised you guys didn't like this one, but it is 4 minutes and 19 seconds. See? Snails have many things have a purpose. now I can't find another piece I need to glue on. Okay, I have to look for it later now. This one. God bless him, excuse me. Thank you. This song has 6 views and it's called It's All in One. It's All in One. Be right back. One more thing. I gotta drop something off. What's the name of this song? It's All in One. The next song coming up is Spectre Night. I love Spectre Night. Spectre Night is one of my favorite songs. 8 more songs left. One of my favorite ones is Last. My favorite one is Last. You guys also might hear that a lot of my songs don't have words to them. It's because it's rave dance music, like rave music. Gothic rave music. That's the kind of music I make.
Mixed up the remotes again. Now neither one of them know.
This is called Spectre Night. I love this song. And apparently here I come, and apparently one view. Okay, it works. This is what you did, man. Yeah, that's what happened. This song is called Graveyard Shift. This is one of my favorite ones too, Graveyard Shift.
I wish to be a perfect human being, making the best organs from decomposing. I wish to be a perfect human being. Why innocent people killed? Not a sign of a human. Why innocent people killed? Not a sign of a human. No surrender. The medieval vampire in the remote regions of Pennsylvania.
What time is it? 7:59. And I've been streaming for an hour and 8 seconds.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A fool can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. A fool can be killed. A fool can be killed.
This is awesome. This don't sound like really much rave music. This one sounds like the end credits to a movie. That's what it reminds me of.
Killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. The fool can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. In all cases, the killer fool can be killed. In all cases, the killer fool can be killed.
This is full moon, I think. Yeah, this is full moon. I'm thinking about having one of these be my opening YouTube video song. And I think it's gonna be The Apparition. The Apparition is the last song I play before I end my stream. I got 5 songs left though. Full Moon is such a good song. I like this song. This is Horror Rave. Horror Rave. I think I already did this one. Yeah, I already played this one. I gotta skip to the next one. This one is called Dead Flower. Five Reeds. Three more songs. 3. We're gonna go to the next one. It's gonna get good too. This is Hollow on the Horizon. I have 2 songs left.
You even take them.
Okay, now I'm gonna skip to. I think I played this one already too. This is Gothic Glare. I have one more song after this. Okay, now I'm gonna skip this one and I'm gonna go to the last one. This one I'm gonna let play out because this is one of my favorite songs. This next song is called The Apparition. I love this song. This is freaking awesome. If I didn't think YouTube would get me, I would like my own song. Hmm. Hmm. That was it. That was called The Apparition. Loved it. Loved it. It's 12. It's an hour and 12 minutes into my stream. So thank you guys for coming and listening to my music. This was a little bit of a double stream of my music and my life and what my music was about, what my jewelry was about, what my style of clothes is about, what Gothic is. Not what Gothic is to me, about what it plainly is. Um, you guys can follow me on Discord at Cyanide Rain. It's the same as my YouTube. I think there's an underscore. I think there's not an underscore in it though. Thank you guys for coming. My Instagram is also Cyanide Rain. There's no underscores or anything. It's all one word. Thank you guys for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Um, if you guys could help me hit my 3,000 mark of watch views, that would be great. You guys have been great for tuning in. You guys have been awesome for making me reach 8,000 subs. That's incredible. This is the first time in like forever I've ever done a full, I mean, a live YouTube video without it being in the PlayStation 5. Because when I usually stream, it's live playing the game. But I figure this way I can let you guys, see a little bit more personal of me and, open my, world up to you guys a little bit, let you know the man behind the game, or the game, behind the YouTube channel. So I appreciate you guys so much for joining in. Thank you guys for, the support and everything. You guys have been awesome. Um, if I ever reach 10,000 subs, I will 100% do a $100 giveaway as a thank you. I will give $200 away to two people. I'm either going to do two $100 giveaways or four $50 giveaways, and this will be cash, or gift card, or PlayStation, or either a PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo or PC or Steam, whatever you have. If I ever hit that 10,000 mark, and that's just to show you guys how much I appreciate you guys for supporting me and getting me to 8,000 subs. That has been really, really awesome. Thank you guys for coming. I will show you guys my Instagram really quick. My Instagram is not is my main Instagram is Cyanide Rain, but my business Instagram is Obsidian Raven. This is it right here. The Obsidian Raven. That's my. Let me close that out. There's another scroll and a bird on it. It's got that. But this is it here. You can't see that. It's this here. The Obsidian Raven. It's all one word. So thank you guys very, very, very much for coming. You guys are awesome. You guys are the reason why I'm doing this because, I like letting my vibes out. I don't mind you guys, wanting to know about who you're sub to. It's not a problem for me. But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. This is Draven Rain Phoenix, or as people call me, Rave or Raven or Rain. But go ahead and give me another sub if you guys, you know, want to see more. Hit the bell so you know when I'm live and when I'm uploading something. So again, from my heart and my soul, thank you guys for 8,000 subs. This is Draven Ray Phoenix signing out of here. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a blessed year, blessed week, a blessed month. Be safe and stay scared.